We all like to enjoy watching TV from time to time. It's great and a safe way to fall in love with characters, be swept up by their stories, or laugh out loud at their precarious situations. But have you ever considered that it might also be a great way to learn? TV series are created to leave some sort of message with viewers, and the plots are usually designed to deal with issues from the most complex, through real or fictional stories, to everyday life. Therefore, it should be obvious to see that television is also a great outlet for learning, both educationally speaking in regards to understanding others and their lifestyles. Because of the world we live in, and most people have TVs, and now, thanks to technology, we can even use smartphones to access shows. But let's be real, binge watching your favorite shows all day isn't something to brag about. So, how can you take advantage of the hours you spend enjoying your favorite TV series? If you are currently trying to learn English, I will tell you that your favorite series, in their original language, can be a great tool to put into practice skills of fluency, since they are a reliable source of dialogues in English, especially when considering the different accents. They will teach you how to communicate in the native language and use jargons and other speech tendencies, just as you will experience in the English courses at the Exam Madrid Academy. Among other advantages of watching series to improve English, it is not only the pronunciation, but sayings such as idioms of American English from any region of the country, and even British English, according to where the story that best suits you is developed. So you have an extensive compendium of words that will enrich your language and infinite programming when you turn on the TV. To show you why these programs are a way to put into practice the accent of the English language while you're being entertained, I present 10 TV series. Some are classics and some more current, but they will help all of you to improve your conversational English. Soon, you will no longer need subtitles. This thought alone should motivate and encourage you. The first show I recommend watching is Friends. It is one of the most famous series in history since its creation in 1994. Rachel, Ross, Phoebe, Chandler, Monica, and Joey have a very particular characteristic that you will easily identify with, so it'll be super easy for you to adapt their situations to your way of talking. This sitcom presents circumstances that vary between funny and very dramatic, keeping a very colloquial jargon which would serve you for your day-to-day life. If you try, you would cover a wide spectrum of spontaneous pronunciations, as they also speak English that is quite friendly to the ear of beginners, an aspect that will also prepare you for listening sections on any exam of your choice. This series is suitable for any level of language learning and is one of the best to begin watching without subtitles. The second show I suggest watching is one of my personal favorites, Downton Abbey. This production of love, intrigue, and history takes place in London, so you can listen to and practice the pronunciation of British English from the accents of high society, including the monarchical jargon of counts, dukes, and kings, to the characters that perform to the humblest society. An issue that has generated considerable interest with the popularity of the British royal crown. Each episode is an hour long and will show you the variants of the vocabulary in context. However, it is recommended for students or people who already have an intermediate level of English. Although the dialogues are usually very slow, it is set in another time, so it makes use of a very specific vocabulary. The third show I recommend is Modern Family. Modern Family is a very popular series of current pop culture because it deals with issues related to cultural and human diversity through comedy. Your linguistic enrichment also comes from that, since through slow dialogues, they make you listen and learn English from different perspectives, almost as if you lived in the United States. Each group in the series represents a different way of speaking. The fourth show I recommend is CSI. CSI is a classic example of a crime drama. The forensic team investigates murders in a police division located in Miami, Las Vegas, and New York, and uses many official and technical terms for more advanced learners. Because it is developed in different cities in the United States, you can compare the pronunciation of keywords in each region. Additionally, the dialogues are usually fast and the plot very deep. If you'd ever like to work in international law or work on a police force, this would be a fun show for you to watch. And I know what's coming next, but I have to say it. The fifth show I suggest watching is Keeping Up with the Kardashians. The program of the most famous family of American television is a good option to listen to the fluency of native English through the natural conversations of the members of this family. The Kardashians came to our television sets through reality TV to talk about and show us the everyday goings-on about their lives. While it is true that you will not nurture on a cultural level, this show based on real life can help you take advantage of the naturalness of speech and conversational frequency. It is a good and experimental way to learn English. The sixth, and one of my personal favorites, is Sex and the City. If you want to practice your English skills with a group of girls, then Sex and the City is for you. This series tells the story of 4 friends who live in New York as successful business professionals with a plot that unfolds issues related to women, the fashion industry, and the dream of the city's most fashionable writer, Carrie Bradshaw. This show is suitable for all levels since they use a language that is easy to understand, slow and elegant, and is full of colloquial phrases and American slang. Another show you could watch is The Simpsons. This is the most famous and colorful family of television. It is a very good option to practice English because their voice actors tend to exaggerate the pronunciation in order to give life to the characters. You will practice listening in a very fun way, basically without reading the interlocutor's lips. Homer, Marge, Lisa, and Bart use a very colloquial and irreverent way of speaking that will bring you basic English fluency. Additionally, you will gain more enrichment through their off-color jokes that are characteristic of this animated series, which you have surely seen before, and while you might find it a little strange, you will definitely enjoy it in its original language. Now, I don't know how eager you are to cry, but my 8th recommendation is Grey's Anatomy. Echoing the TV series ER, which ran for 15 years, Grey's Anatomy made emergency rooms fashionable again when it first aired in 2005. This show is focused on the life of resident doctors of the Seattle Grace Hospital. Each episode not only focuses on the very fast dynamics of the health center, but also appreciates the interpersonal relationships that the medical students have. Most of the vocabulary in the series is, of course, focused on medical health and forensic science terms. However, it doesn't have to leave aside the topic of love and relationships. The level of English can be basic, but it is also useful if you're interested in learning about medicine and everything related to the area of health. How I Met Your Mother is another great English TV show to watch. How I Met Your Mother is another sitcom that shows how humor is an excellent method of learning. You will find different ways of speaking for a basic level, and you will be able to draw on references, such as establishing interpersonal relationships and using sarcasm to build those relationships. If you're one of those who has little time, this story is perfect for you because each episode doesn't exceed 30 minutes and develops in modern life featuring characters from different interests that are united by friendship. The final show that I recommend you watch is The Big Bang Theory. This show is based on the life of a group of students and friends, and it's a geeky comedy perfect for learning about college and post-college life. In this series, you'll work on an advanced level of English due to fast dialogues between the characters, in addition to new terms related to science, mathematics, and North American pop culture. The show will definitely help you feel more familiar with some situations that you might experience as a foreign student, so don't miss this opportunity to laugh and learn. So, have you already picked your favorites? There's nothing better than leaving your English course in Madrid to de-stress with laughter while you continue learning. And if you want to give the maximum in your preparation and are considering taking classes, I invite you to explore the range of English courses we offer here at the American Academy Exam Madrid, where our method is fresh, light, and innovative that's based on practice with a specialization in conversational English. I recommend you go to our website and check it out.